And then get off the Bluetooth.
Oh, am I on Bluetooth? Am I on the Bluetooth? Okay, guys, 1 second. Okay, here we go. Yay! Okay, sorry, guys. So I want you guys to understand that, like, right now is where wealth is built. Right now, in these moments, these are like what we call the calm before the storm. Right now is Bella's laughing at me. I love my Bella. I know I'm silly all the time, but this time right now is the calm before the storm. And so I have taken the initiative to be getting all of my leads, all my people closed in so that they can be ready for this bot when it launches. And I want you guys to understand that we cannot wait for what, like, we are watching what's happening in the world. We are watching what's happening in our situation and circumstances. We are watching what's happening for our families right now. And as much as the lifetime seems so overwhelming, what you pay attention to pays you. What you pay attention to pays you. What? God is so good. I want you to type this in the chat. I want you to type, what I pay attention to pays me. What I pay attention to pays me. And right now I've been seeing some names consistently. I've been seeing Brian's name consistently. I've been seeing Charles' name consistently. I've been seeing Bella and Poehaere's beautiful faces consistently. And I want to tell you guys something. That is compounding interest in the kingdom, and it's going to come crashing into your front door in the form of all form of abundance. Y'all may be inheriting, like some of y'all, I just got this, I don't know who this is for, but one of y'all is about to inherit like a farm with like fruit and vegetables and like food. Like one of y'all are about to inherit, like whether it's through a family member or it's a business partner coming alongside you, you're about to inherit some sort of like a real bank, which is the food, right? Because at the end of the day, we're here, and Mark always preaches this, if you guys have heard us speak, and we're going to start the music and the party in a minute. You know how it is, but I felt the need to share for a second about this. You guys have to understand that the real money is food, water, shelter, and medicine. And so in this time where everyone in this world is trying to get rich quick, we're going to get rich on purpose, because we are going to build wealth in the form of food, water, and shelter, and medicine. We're going to have more than enough when it comes to these end times, these things that the people are dealing with, where we're watching inflation, we're watching gas prices hike, we're watching all this stuff. Well, guess what? Our paydays are going up too. We ain't even going to be affected. I speak that over everybody under the sound of my voice. You ain't even going to be affected by what's going on in this world. It ain't even going to touch your life or the realities of anybody's life that's attached to you, because you're heeding to the sound of the authority over your life and you're taking action. And so I want to congratulate each and every one of you for showing up, for being consistent, for being here with us as we're on this journey, because it's not easy. It's not easy to be disciplined in this world full of distractions and noise and conspiracies and crazy. It's not easy to be on point. It's not easy to show up for yourself. It's not easy for you to stand in a place of belief, prosperity, and abundance in a world that says our economies are crashing worldwide. Okay, well, what happened? Somebody tell me what happened. Okay, we got a pandemic happen, but like what really happened? Because there's still the same amount of food on the face of the planet. There's less people now. So where is the lack? Where's the scarcity? It's not that. It's that we got disconnected from source. And so today, I want you guys to focus on getting reconnected to a source, because then you can become a resource for the friends and family that are around you. And that's what we're going to talk about here today. So we're going to get this party kicked off in just a minute, you guys. We're going to get this fun stuff started. We got about 4 minutes. I want you guys to get your last minute invites out. Go blow up your, yes, become a resource. Thank you, Kimberly, for affirming that. Become a resource. I want you guys to go ahead and shoot out this link to last minute people that have been wanting to join you on this journey. Send it to teammates. Go jump in your chats that you got this link from. Let them know they better get their butts on this call. We got 4 minutes before we're going to get started. It's go time. I need some fire in the chat. You guys already know the drill. Let's get this party pumping now.
Might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sometimes it's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Hey, go! Bring me down, can't nothing bring me down. The love is too high. Bring me down, can't nothing bring me down. I said, bring me down, can't nothing bring me down. The love is too high. Bring me down, can't nothing bring me down. I said, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Hey, go! Bring me down, can't nothing bring me down. The love is too high. Bring me down, can't nothing bring me down. I said, cause I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Cause I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Hey, hey, hey. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Hey, clap along if you feel like that's what you want.
Guys, okay, here's the deal. Here is the deal. Let me know if you can hear me because I just had to do a little switcheroo with my computer and I don't think I echoed in your ears for the first time ever. I don't think I echoed in your ears when I turned on the computer, right? Oh my God, you guys, this is the breakthrough season. Can I get an amen in the chat? I have been on Zoom for 7 years and never have I ever been able to not have an echo. Never have I ever been able to not have an echo. You guys, I'm so proud of me and I'm proud of each and every one of you for showing up. I see you, Brian, Tracy, Kimberly, Charles, Troy, Teresa, Leah, Paul, Christy. What's up, Christy? I see you, Mark Anthony, coming in the chat like the smooth criminal. I see you, Emmanuel. I see you, is it Janie? Is it Janine or Janie? Girl, you gotta tell me how to say your name right now.
It's Janine.
Janine, it's so cute. Yeah. So good to see you on here, girl. That girl's a firecracker. Okay, so let me do something with my sound here really quick so I can figure out where I want to hear myself from. Okay, family. So here's the deal. This is, and I'm looking and I'm trying to see, is this anybody's first time here? If not, I'm going to talk to you because I know you. If not, I'm going to tell it to you straight, okay? Because if this is all my normals, I'm going to tell it to you straight. Here's the deal, guys. There are people in this team. Me and Mark had a $1,200 day yesterday. Diane had a $2,000 day yesterday. And I'm still trying to figure out what's stopping you from being the next one. I need you to get in the chat really quick. You guys know the drill. I need you to type I'm next. I need you to type I'm next. I need you to type I'm next. I need to know that you're here for a reason. The bot is coming, right? The bot's going to do its job. And so the thing that people have a tendency to do, and I'm going to tell it to you straight, guys, because I've been doing this a while and I've worked with some really high level people. Okay, we got Janine, we got Tracy, we got Emmanuel, we got Poyaere. Of course, she's next. We already know she's coming for those things. She says I'm next. Okay. Who else? I'm paying attention, y'all.
Emmanuel.
Okay, one second. Mute, friends. Oh, I'm not host on this one. I'm so funny.
Teresa.
There we go. Troy said I'm next. Okay, here's the deal. Here's the deal, you guys. Okay, sorry guys, I muted myself because I'm so funny. In order to create, you have to produce. And I wanted to talk to you guys today about the nature of a seed, because what people have lost in today's society is understanding the nature of prosperity. And this is essentially a seed consists of a miniature underdeveloped plant, the embryo, which alone or in the company of stored food for its early development after germination is surrounded by a protective coat. Wow. Whew. Say I'm a seed in the chat. I want you guys to say I'm a seed in the chat, because I have never, ever, ever heard about the seed being surrounded by a protective coat, the testa. I have never knew that. I want you guys to type I'm a seed in the chat, because right now some of y'all are going through some stuff. Somebody needs to text Selena and tell her to get on this call, because she's trying to call me right now. She needs to be in here instead. And I want you guys to know that I am protecting you. I created an incubator. Me, Monique, Mark, Christy, we created an incubator of prosperity. And you are a seed planted in solid, good soil, and you are protected. You are protected. And so I want you to understand, that wasn't even what I was going to talk about, but that is powerful because I'm going to get a picture really quick. I'm going to see if I can find a good picture, because the nature of a seed is to prosper. The nature of a seed is not just to prosper, but the nature of a seed is to give a harvest or a result that is tenfold, that is 10 times or 1,000 times more. You plant one kernel of corn, you get an entire ear of corn. Sometimes you get 2 ears of corn out of one seed. And you know how many seeds are on that ear of corn? And so people be like, well, I don't understand why I need to pay to gain prosperity. I don't understand why I have to go through the process of, sowing into like my pastor or my prophet in order to reap a harvest. I don't know why I need to tip a speaker at an event for blessing my life. You want to know something? Because I have a mantle of prosperity over my life. I have a mantle of abundance over my life, and I have a mantle of creation from devastation over my life. What I have come up from is things that people and places and things in my life. I've seen people twice as old as me, 3 times as old as me, who couldn't figure out how I just create something out of nothing. And it's because when you're in the streets and you don't have food and you don't have water, you don't have shelter, you don't have medicine, but you got to figure it out, and you got faith. I was a little seed, and God protected me for the longest time. Mentors protected me for the longest time with wisdom, with insight, with resources, with tools. And today I want you guys to understand that you're about to go from being a seed planted and protected to a resource plugged in directly to the source. Okay. You are in a season of not transition anymore. You aren't being carried from one destination to another anymore. You are in a season of being planted, but not just a planted. You guys see this little picture right here? I'm going to click on it. I'm going to click on this picture. Hold on one second. You guys see this picture over here in the corner? You see how it starts as like a little tiny bud? You see how it starts as a little tiny bud, and then pretty soon it's a plant, it's a little plant. Then this is literally like the next day, guys. Like literally I start plants. We're germinating seeds over this next week. Yes. Boy, with the wisdom in the chat, guys, check it out. So this process from this little guy right here all the way to this big guy, this could take 5, 10, 20 days, depending on the plant. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous how fast, once a seed gets through the dirt and fights through the dirt in its little tiny neck, like this guy down here, it pops up through the soil. It's like, I'm free. And it just starts going. And so what you have to understand is that before, and Mark taught me this too, he didn't teach me, but he's been affirming it over me, is that before a seed starts building a canopy and it turns into a tree or a plant or what have you, it has to build a root system. It has to build a solidified system so that it can hold the weight of its strength, its power, and its prosperity. And now what you guys have done over the last few weeks, those of you who have consistently shown up, those of you that are new to the family, hi and welcome. This is the family of love and prosperity and abundance, and we are here to bless each other. And I know that lots of you guys have stuff to contribute. You're going to hear a lot of my voice, but I'm going to start bringing more and more people on these calls to pour into each and every one of you over the next few days and weeks. On April 1st, we're starting a 8-week. I'm about to teach you guys what wealth feels like. I'm so excited. Like, God has me so far ahead in these plans that I have for you guys that is like absolutely so fun for me, because I'm like, oh, you guys didn't even know what was going on when we started that Facebook group, and now some of y'all making $2,000 days. Like, what? You know what I mean? Like, none of y'all knew what was going to happen when you joined that brand new Facebook page a week ago, did you? You didn't realize that we were going to start a whole freaking movement, did you? Did you? Some of y'all did. Some of y'all knew what was going on. Some of y'all is wise, right? Some of y'all are just like here for the ride. But I want you guys to understand, look at this post. This post has got 118 people on here saying, I want in. I want in, girl, let me in. This is people waking up. This is the most active community in this company. Okay. And every day, look at Diane. This is my Australian. You know what's going on in Australia right now? Australia has fabricated storms. There she is. There's my girl. I see her. The screen just slide up. Diane, just say hi. Say hi really quick so they can hear that accent. Say hi. There's my girl. I know you can. She's probably got 20 kids in the background making noise. Diane, say hi.
Hi. I'm at the hospital, actually.
Oh, no. Is it you or the kids? I can't. Oh, she's breaking.
It's me. It's just a checkup. It's all good.
Okay. Don't scare me like that. Okay. So,
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, baby. It was breaking up, but we can hear you now. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
I think.
Can hear you.
Okay, she's in the matrix, so we're gonna let her go back on mute. I love you, Di. Prayers for her checkup, guys. Even though it's just a checkup, we want them to be like, wow, she's in supernatural health. So let me brag on my girl really quick, okay? So Diane just did $2,000 in 48 hours. And she did this by simply following the lead generation status method. She had a post on her page that did okay, right? But she went and she posted that status in multiple communities. She posted that status in multiple spaces. And that status found people that were like-minded, that were on the same journey as her, that were looking for a source. They were looking for a resource. I want you to say, I am a resource in the chat. I am a resource in the chat. Because guess what? You don't have to be an expert, but you can be a resource. You don't have to be an expert, but you can be a resource. I was talking to you guys about this on Sunday when I said, you know what, the way that you serve somebody with your expertise is saying, and maybe I know something or I know a guy. If someone comes to me and they say, I need healing, I say, I can heal you. Here's Mark. I say, I guess what? We can heal you. Here's my husband. He can heal you. I can heal you. I'm going to handle the mental and I'm going to handle the heart. And my husband going to handle the body and we can heal you. And that's the truth. That's the truth. It's being a resource. I am a resource. You are a resource. And all Diane did over the last 5 days, when she became the tippy top of the company, she's at the tippy top of the company right now because she's a resource. And you don't know what? Diane's not here to recruit. I'm not here to recruit. I'm doing it because I have a responsibility to educate people on what's going on in this world. I have a responsibility. Like this is what they say. It's like, once you know better, you have to do better. And the Declaration of Independence says that if you have the ability to do something about it, you have the responsibility to do something about it. Diane's in Australia right now. They're shutting down ATM machines right now. They're fabricating storms right now. I don't want to get into the conspiracy aspect of it, even though it's the freaking truth, but the government is supercharging clouds and causing flooding that's changing their complete landscape in Australia right now. You know what she decided she gonna do about it? She's going to teach them about wealth and prosperity. She's going to be a resource. She's going to redirect people to a place where they can prosper in love and prosperity. We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, but I do know that my team, myself, my husband, my son, people that look up to me and my employees, they need to eat 3 times a day. They need lights that flick on and off. They need a toilet that flushes, and they need a roof over their head. I need that too. Do you guys need that? Do you guys need that? One-on-one in the chat. If you need food in your bellies, a roof over your head, lights on, okay? At the end of the day, it don't matter how much wealth you have. And here's the thing is that I'm watching gas prices. It was 2 something, then it was 3 something. It's creeping up on 4 something real quick. I don't care. Let gas go to the moon. I rebuke it, but let gas do what it's going to do. You want to know why? First of all, because me and Mark are about to buy some Teslas. Okay. Second of all, because I am in a state of wealth and abundance. And my father said that if I stay in the kingdom of heaven, if I keep operating in abundance, you guys, like I keep saying, the Bible is a wealth blueprint. It's not about what religion you follow. It's not about your spiritual practices. It's literally like these books are resources with wisdom, and those wisdoms create wealth. And I'm going to follow those wisdoms. And you are welcome to bring me all kinds of wisdom in the form of books all day long. And I will be open and open to listening and hearing and learning and following those masters too, because I want to know, okay, this person created prosperity. Your physical wellness may be under attack. I don't know who on this call. I need to know actually 777 in the chat if you're under physical attack right now, meaning you're dealing with health issues. Amber's under physical attack right now. Can we just say a prayer for like a silent prayer for Amber right now? Who else is under a physical attack right now? Brian is under a physical attack right now with his health. Who else? It's almost $7 in Cali. Yeah, Monique moving to Florida. Heart ultrasound. Diane's getting a heart ultrasound right now. Diane's getting a heart ultrasound right now. You guys, there's so much more to building wealth than just making money. Okay. I am not going to allow anyone who is attached to me and my mission, anyone who is attached to me and my mission to fail in poverty, or in sickness. Because both of those things are blasphemy. You are supposed to be wealthy and well. Health is wealth. You guys saw, I've been talking, the people that know it the most, Poyhaere and Bella, I think I saw Erica hop on here too. They have seen me on a call, barely able to sit, but I'm talking to them and I'm sharing them. It's been months now, guys. I received supernatural healing this last week. Why? Because the devil's going to attack your mind. He's going to attack your heart. He's going to attack your spirit. He's going to attack your physical body. The world is going to attack those things. The world is going to tell you, no, you have to be in the system. You have to be in our agreements. If your family, your mother, your brother, your uncle, your sister, whatever, your relatives are coming against you in your new journey, it's because they don't understand how you could come from the same place, the same background, have the same foundation, the same start, and be in a place where you can create $2,000 in a day. You have dominion over money. I need you to say, money come to me now. In the chat, money come to me now. Because you guys have the authority to tell it to make its way. And I'm going to tell on Monique again, because this is what I do. That's what you do when you're my best friend. I get to tell on you. I just tell on Diana, I'm going to tell on Monique. Monique was going through some stuff. She was trying to get a certification. God was like, bah, bah, no. He was saying no here and no here, no here. And she's like, but God, you said. He said, no, not here, not here, not here. No, a redirection. We talked about this Sunday. A rejection is redirection. Guess what? Monique called me up today with a testimony. Monique she came up to me today with a testimony. And the way we're going to call her Money Mo. She's Money Mo, okay? Because when Monique calls me with a testimony, it's something serious. She's the reason why we're all here in LXP right now. Now, some of y'all are new, but this is the reason why I'm here. Chris is here, all the things. So here's the deal, okay? So Monique calls me up with a testimony. She said, guess what God did? I said, girl, tell me what he did. She's like, I don't have to go be under this person. I don't have to have no boss anymore because God has created a way for me to have my own company, to have my own agency. And in this season, every single one of you, I'm not talking, I checked the chat, y'all. I checked the chat to see if we had any newbies on here. We don't have any newbies on here. I know who I'm talking to. So I'm going to talk to you the way I've been talking to you. Okay. The way that God has aligned, the way the universe, and God said bigger. He said bigger. He has something for you that's your own. I'm an owner. I need you to type, I'm an owner in the chat. I'm an owner. And as people who fall under the sound of my voice and have been following my teachings for the last few weeks, I consider you my students. I consider you my students. And I am your student as well. Okay, each and every one of you speak into my life every single day. You support me, you love me, you feed me, you coach me, you give me wisdom. Thank you for my aunties on here who constantly give me wisdom. But today you switch from renting your wealth, that means debt, right? Debt's got to go. We're no longer renting our wealth. Debt's got to go. From renting our prosperity, meaning that car is paid in full, that house is paid in full, the college is paid in full. From renting our relationships, all the fake friends got to go today. We are no longer renting our wealth. You are an owner. And an owner makes things happen on purpose. And Monique talked about that last week, didn't she? On Sunday, she said, move on purpose. So guess what? Congratulations to each and every one of you, because you just became an owner, a homeowner, a car owner, a asset owner. Okay, you acquire an asset when you're purchasing this bot. When you bought those levels to get on this call, those levels, y'all don't even realize the power of those levels. The power of those levels made Monique $500,000 in 3 months. $500,000 in 3 months. She made what, $13,000 in 2 weeks, Mo, this last time? And she's coming back for more. You're an asset owner. You guys all own real estate. You own real estate that cash flows harder than physical real estate. You own real estate. And now you're about to own a cash flowing asset. Type cash flowing asset. Type cash flowing asset in the chat. These are new words I'm giving to you as a compass. Some of you guys know some of you guys know these things. Some of you guys are hearing it for the first time. Okay. Cash flowing asset. Your bot is a cash flowing asset. Your levels that you purchase, they're cash flowing assets. Me and Mark, every time that we're getting up, because I pay my business and my kid before I pay myself. Okay. Every time we get up, guess what? We're leveling up on this thing. Our goal is to own the $100,000 level by the end of next month. We want to own the $100,000 level by the end of that month. Why? Because it's a $90,000 payment when someone purchases it. The company just started. Guess what? We watched people get $50,000 and $90,000 payments in our last smart contract. We came in at the very end. Mo, do you remember that? Mo, tell me, do you remember when we would get those updates in the chat and somebody just got some random like $34,000, $50,000 payment? Do you remember that?
Yes, I was like, I think I was speechless when I first heard that. There was actually one payment out there that was huge like that.
Yeah, absolutely psycho, you guys. And the thing is about money is like money, it's currency. So let me stop saying money, right? Because technically the stuff that we use today isn't real money anyways. It's currency. It's currency. And the nature of currency is the flow. The nature of currency is flow state. And so we had a situation yesterday. Me and Mark had a little fight. We're human. And I was like, I need to do this and pay for this right now. He's like, we should wait till tomorrow. I was like, no, I need to release this right now. The thing about me is I flow in currency. Mark, he'd be more practical. I'm like, spend all the money every time we get it. All the money we get, it's out the door. I'm investing, I'm paying, I'm buying new clothes, we're getting new food, everything. Like it's gone, you guys. The business, we scaled. If Mo gets a check for $50,000, $40,000 is going to the business and we just scaled. That's how I operate, you guys. Mark, on the other hand, he's more practical, right? He makes good decisions. He's sure-footed. But yesterday I was like, release the currency. I said, release the currency. And right now I want to decree and declare a release of currency into your life. It could be digital currency in the form of cryptocurrency. It could be fiat currency. Somebody's going to just give you money for no reason. It's going to be asset currency. You're going to just be awarded assets for no reason that are cash flowing. I'm speaking it over you right now. But because of the actions that you need to take in order to facilitate access. I wonder if this thing can facilitate access to new sources. Okay. I want to write Prince of Egypt. This is a Bible. Guys, I'm so sorry I'm preaching. I didn't mean to come on here and preach. I'm not sorry at all, actually, but I'm preaching today. Of Egypt. Prince of Egypt film. Okay, hold on. I don't know why I clicked on that instead. Okay, great. I need images. There is, okay, Prince of Egypt. I need to learn how to spell really quick. Guys, give me 1 second. There was a prophetic word that I received from God, irrigation. And he was telling me Because the first thing is I'm super off grid. Like most of the time, like I couldn't even receive a check in the mail because no one has my address, kind of thing. Like God was showing me, he's like, you be praying for miracles and you're praying for this and that, but you have not given me any avenue of reaching you. You haven't given me any infrastructure or access to receive or to give you what you're asking for. So last year I fell into a deep conviction because even in my company that I had at the time, I wasn't allowing people to pay me my worth because I struggled with self-worth. Some of y'all are struggling to close people into LXP because you don't feel like you're a leader worth following. Well, let me tell you right now, you are. Let me tell you right now, you are. Do you think I'm a leader worth following? Just 222 in the chat if you think I'm a leader worth following. Just 222 in the chat if you think I'm a leader worth following. This is not an ego play. I'm doing something here. I want to see something. Okay. Charles says yes. Tracy says yes. Monique says yes. Brian says yes. Boy, I love you guys. Literally, my heart is melting. Okay. But if you believe that I'm a leader worth following, and last week Sunday, we talked about likeness. If you believe I'm a leader worth following and you're walking beside me, that means that you're a leader worth following. Can I see an I claim it in the chat? Can you claim today that you're a leader worth following? Can you tell me today? Claim it. I claim it. I'm sorry I got you typing up a storm, okay? You are a leader worth following. Now, here's the thing about the infrastructure. And Christy may remember this dream, actually. I probably called her. But what God showed me is like, if you guys watch this cartoon on Netflix, it's called The Prince of Egypt. And the Prince of Egypt interpreted Pharaoh's dream. And then what he did was he told Pharaoh, he said, 7 years of prosperity, 7 years of famine. And he said, you need to do this, this, and this in order to protect the country of Egypt so it won't be affected during these 7 years of famine. And he said, you need to find someone who has the wisdom and the selflessness in order to help facilitate creating a storehouse. I want you to type, I am a storehouse in the chat right now. I am a storehouse in the chat right now. You guys, we're going to just do affirmations until the call's over, okay? Because I need you guys to understand who you are. You are a storehouse. I am a storehouse, okay? And so during these 7 years, this picture is actually really great. During these 7 years, the country of Egypt, oh, that's a YouTube video. Hold on really quick. There we go. I don't want that. I don't want a YouTube video. Maybe God had something he's trying to do, but no, not right now. So in Egypt, he got the Egyptians to go and create irrigation from major rivers, from the Nile, probably Nile River. I don't know for sure. Don't quote me on that. But they made irrigation into the inner city and into farmlands that they didn't actually have like farms going on before. And they doubled and tripled their crop productivity over the 7 years of famine. And they created these vessels, these pillars where they saved up grain and water and medicine. And they were able to not only sustain the Egyptians, but the surrounding kingdoms, the surrounding villages. Okay. And so, maybe watch The Prince of Egypt on Netflix with your kids later, so you guys can see what I'm talking about. But last year, God showed me, he said, you're praying for rain. You're praying for a blessing, right? You're praying for this, that, and the other thing. But you haven't built me any way to get to you because you've been so afraid of being hurt. You've been so afraid. Hold on, Loretta. Queen, I know you just got on here. Let me see. I keep thinking, there we go. She got herself. I keep thinking I can mute on my phone and I can't. And so you're in a season of building an infrastructure of delivery. And so when I give you instructions, because I'm effective and efficient. Effective efficiency. I was talking to Mark about this. He's thorough. I'm effective and efficient. Okay. And so what you guys need to do is take a self-evaluation of how many avenues of access to prosperity. Okay. Avenues of access. I'm going to type this one in the chat because I know that's a lot. Avenues. You're okay, sweetie. Don't ever be. Avenues of access. Shit. Sorry, Loretta. You get. I didn't mean to send that straight to you. She gets to know. She gets a direct. She gets direct avenues. I can't even type and say something. Hold on, guys. Okay. There we go. Avenues of access. I need you to write this one down in your notes. And I need you to do a self-evaluation tonight of how many avenues of access have you given God to flow in your life. I know that with every level of this smart contract that I unlock, I'm giving myself another avenue of access. Why? Because we have spillover payments. So even if I can't pay 100% of challenge attention to LXP because I'm brokering a Bitcoin deal or working on the metaverse or building our bank or whatever we're doing, right? I'm waking up to a $360 payment. Why? Because I gave God avenues of access to bless me. I gave God avenues of access. I gave the universe avenues of access. I gave other people who want to bless me an avenue of access. Some of y'all are business owners. You don't have your website up on your on your Facebook or your Instagram. Go get that up. Some of y'all want to build LXP and prosper with LXP, but you haven't put out the lead generation status that's building everyone else 6 or 5 or 4-figure days. Sorry, I'm claiming 6-figure days on some of y'all right now because it just came out my mouth. So it's one of y'all's destiny. It could be me. It could be you. It could be all of us. Let's just claim all of us and call it a day. So if this lead generation process that I've given you guys, that's completely safe. It's non-intrusive. It's truth. Every time, like, look, we just launched a Facebook group. Where are we at right now, baby? We are at 454 in just like a couple days. I think it's been like 6 or 7 days now. Okay. That we launched this community. And I'm really digging into my team this week, but I want to know, like, is it okay with you guys? Just drop a 444. It's the number of manifestation. 444 in the chat. If it's okay with you guys that we give ourselves an opportunity for prosperity by giving the universe more avenues of access to send money our way. Can we be okay with that tonight? Because I don't give you instructions to waste your time. As a matter of fact, I give you instructions that I've wasted 7 years. It's not wasted. I've invested 7 years of my life figuring out how to get quick to the chase to help people like myself. When I first started, I was sitting there, I tell you this all the time, on the couch, 340 pounds, baby on my boob, cranky as crap. My Facebook was the most negative place. You guys, I don't even recognize myself anymore. I have grown so much. I spent 7 years from then till now getting healthy, building wealth, being a great mother, learning, right? And in failing many times and winning many times to give you the resources that I've created for you today. I'm just one leader. Chantel's on here. Monique ain't even started yet. She took a minor vacation to iron out one of our situations. You know, I handled this for us. She handled that for us, right? She's coming back. She didn't go nowhere, but she coming back to the front. You guys going to learn today, okay? You guys are going to learn today what true leadership looks like. You guys are going to learn what expansion looks like. And if Diane can do it, so can you. If Diane can do it, so can you. If I can do it, so can you. Leela's blowing up my Facebook groups right now. Blowing me up with Facebook groups right now. Ashanti, she's blowing me up with Facebook groups right now. Selena's blowing me up. You guys, I want you to understand something. There's no difference between them and you. The only difference is one word, and I need everybody to go to the chat right now because I'm not even going to tell you what it is. I'm going to type it, and I want you to type it right back to me. There's only one word that's a difference between them and you. It's that word right there. Type it back to me. Type it back to me. Brian's on it. Troy's on it. Selena's on it. Chantel's on it. There we go. Kimberly's on it. Maria's on it. Monique's on it. Loretta's on it. You guys, it's simple. Okay. This week, we're going to be dropping more trainings on how to organize and clean up your Facebook profiles. And I know it's work, you guys. I know you've got a lot going on. I know some of you are in pain. I know you are. I know some of y'all are dealing with family situations you're too ashamed to talk about. Okay. But do it anyways. Do it tired. Do it sick. Because guess what? All you got to do is build the avenue of access. We love you, Bella. Thank you for being on. All you got to do is give yourself avenues of access. And then watch the prosperity and abundance flow. I literally am about to enter in. I already know with you guys, we're going to have fun. We're going to have so much fun the next 12 weeks. It's like 8 weeks left. The next 8 weeks, we're going to have a lot of fun for like longer than that. But this next 8 weeks, I'm going to literally be so like, Mark, I laugh. Like when Diane texted me and she sent me her results and I saw what she, we were laughing with joy. Look at her go, right? I'm about to teach you guys some stuff this week in trainings that are going straight into the team page. If you're not on the team page yet, I'll drop the link. And actually, first I'm going to drop this one in the chat. So make sure you guys are in here because this is the group that we're dropping all the stuff. We're focusing on all content from level 1 through 8. I'm doing lead generation tactics for every single one of those things from 1 to 8. So you guys have the ability to go hunting, fishing, and you can be the siren and sing people into the company. I don't care. However you need to, right? So we're going to do 8 weeks of lead generation. You're going to have your bots kicking off in the back end. Oh, by the way, you guys can copy this status. I'll put this one in the group. You guys can take this status, take the training from Sunday where I broke down how to get to 1240 in 12 months. You guys can put it on there and you can say, I just attended a masterclass webinar, right? You can put, I just attended a masterclass webinar with my mentor. I'll rewrite this for you and you can share the same post. Look I got 63 people who wanted to learn how to make that money. So some of you guys are lead generating people into the bot. Some of you guys may sign up, like I'm making people sign up at level 5 that want to do this with me, right? Because I want them to be able to duplicate what I'm doing and I'm a level 5. And so in order for them to make the same money I'm making, they need to have the same avenue of access of large payments, right? The payments start getting bigger the higher you go up the matrix. It's easier to make a lot of money really fast when you're level 5, 6, 7, okay, than it is when you're 1, 2, or 3. So I'll send you this status, but guys, let me show you something. There is never any, so I did this lead generation status. I didn't even realize I was on my page, but we'll do that. We'll do that really quick. And I'll send this to you guys. I almost made it the whole call without echoing. It's okay. At least I made it when I transitioned. We made progress today. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I was just like hurting everybody's ears really quick. Okay, so I did a ton yesterday. I don't know why I was posting like psycho. I was just turned on with everything. I was having breakthrough. I was having breakthrough. A couple of my leaders were having breakthrough. It was so fun. But I did a couple different statuses yesterday, but I also did statuses like this one. I said, nobody supports you like that social media friend you've never met. Hi. And everyone can relate to this because everyone's built a family on social media. And so look at my engagement, right? Look at that engagement. Okay. So take posts like these that build your engagement really quick. And then in between it, look at this. This is another status. So I did that one I just showed you. And then I said this one, waking up to a nearly $400 payment I didn't have to work for doesn't suck. Okay. Right. And you guys can go to my post right now, copy that post and post it if you want. I don't care. So I'm not going to shut up about this. So you might as well ask me about it. This is what I posted. I'm literally like, so I told Monique, she's asking me about, what do you say to people who have this question about the bot? I'm telling them, I said, tell them to buy the dang bot and don't ask questions. If they've watched it, I said, if they've watched the videos, they have no questions. They just need to rewatch the videos until they understand, because literally the bot pre-video and the hour-long Zoom that we did in the post, that's enough information for you to spend $100 on something. I'm sorry. You know, I said, Mo, you don't want to get me to say something gentle right now because I'm so savage in my conviction that I think that everyone needs to take $200, buy the level 2 and buy the bot. Reason being is because guess what? You may not have an extra $200 over the next 3 months, but if you planted the seed of $100 into that bot and you have that smart contract available, you can sign up people for that all day, make money all day. At the last minute, if you need money last minute, guess what? You can just put them into this. They're going to have resources available and you didn't have to do any work. You didn't have to do any freaking work to get that money. Everyone needs to invest in this. I am so convicted. I told my mom yesterday, she better sign up. I told my mom, you guys know she didn't talk to me for 18 months when I first became an entrepreneur. I told my mom, sign up for this now, because if you don't, I'm going to go sign up the whole family and you get paid off them and they like you more than me. Guess what? My mom's like, send me the videos so I know what to do. My mom's coming in. Every single one of my family members will have this bot working on an account. Every single one of them. Why? Because I know if even $100, if I even put $100 in that account for them, or I make them put $100, I'll go collect their cans for them, right? And put it in, go put these back and put that in a freaking bot. Okay. I'll sell their TV for them. Okay. I'll sign them up to babysit. Whatever. It's no money, you guys. I will get them to do that because I'm so convicted. I said this. So this is one of the statuses I did. You guys can copy this, but I put that same webinar. I said, here's my blueprint to unlock 240,000, income in the next 12 months. And so I use that same content that we did on Sunday. People are watching the heck out of this, right? And messaging me, signing up. Look at her. Sheesh. This girl's a powerhouse. She's coming in soon. You guys might know her, right? This one is another thing. 10K in 10 days challenge. I'm doing this one with people that want to just take off and they want to take advantage of the things that I did on that training. When I tell you guys that training I dropped for you, that is the go-to training. Actually, I'm going to drop this YouTube video from last Sunday. If you didn't watch this, I need you to go onto this YouTube video and comment while I'm speaking, so I know that you rewatch this. Okay. This one, I rewatched this training. It was so good. Go to get this training from YouTube and rewatch it until you understand. Because if you can understand that 1 hour long YouTube training, you can be a millionaire. Some of y'all, I'm going to be minting NFTs. I told you that already. If you get 100 people in, I'll mint you an NFT and send you flowers. So these are different statuses that you guys can use. And everything, I'm not just sitting here posting and spamming. Okay. I'm just celebrating my day-to-day activities. And people want this stuff. It's all lead generation. Okay. So I just wanted to come on here. We were going to do the prospecting call. We had all our family on here today. I'm going to stop share really quick. I'm going to do something I don't normally do. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys unmute. If there's any questions or you guys are struggling with something, let's talk right now. Okay. We got 12 minutes left before I need to close this out. Let's talk. Let's strategize. Let's work together like teammates. Who on here is working and something's working and you may want to share, or you may are struggling and you need insight, or maybe you just want to add some abundance to this call based off of what was shared or what you feel led to share. I would love to have you guys come off the mic and contribute. You're not shy. I know every single one of you.
What? Repeat the last thing.
I said, I want you guys, if you feel called to share anything about what was said tonight, or you have something that's working, when it comes to lead generation and building, or you have a question, I would love for you guys to share that. Uplift, encourage, expose, or educate.
Well, on that note then, hi everyone, how are ya? I am happy to be back, okay? So I had I had one question real quick. I have somebody over here. Hey. I had a question about the bot real quick. Do you know what it's producing a month or a day? Someone is
Right
asking
now,
me that's a guest in the house.
right now we're seeing trades. So we are seeing trades. I'm letting it get itself working. And I know that by the end of today, we're supposed to have everybody live. So we don't have an actual projection
Okay.
on those of us who started beta testing over the last 3 days. But we do have that video. I'll send it directly to you, Selena. And then I did do an updated longer training that I'll send to you. I know you've been dealing with some stuff with family over the last few weeks, and that's why you've been, going through your journey, but I'll send you some updated content.
Update me because it's on and popping.
Yeah, I got you, girl. The whole world wants this bot. You already know.
Okay, cool. Perfect.
Yep. Yep.
So yeah, I'm just happy, to be part of the team. I'm coming back in time. I said I was gonna launch in April. So hey, it's on. So what's meant to be will be. So let's go.
Absolutely. And you know what? That's the thing that I love about this team. It's full of comeback queens. We launched a beta testing company. It's not easy to be in an opportunity first. It's not easy to watch growing pains and to have your own solidified foundation and move in trust, right? It takes a special type of person to go through the beginning phases of something. And you guys, there's a honeymoon phase. That honeymoon phase was when we did the unthinkable, and a Black-owned company launched to $1 million in 3 weeks. You guys remember that? We did that. Okay. We did that. Don't forget we did that, right? That was the honeymoon phase. And then we had some growing phases. We've been over the last 2 weeks just ironing some stuff out. And now we're about to hit momentum. And momentum, you can see it in the Facebook community. You can see it in the group chats. We're about to hit momentum. And so what I want to encourage you guys to do is to lean in, catch up on the trainings. If you've been AWOL, if you've been going through some stuff, if you were under attack, a lot of our top leaders were under attack. I've been praying. I know we've got some leaders on this team that have been praying for protection over our teammates. Okay. But I want to encourage you guys, catch up on the trainings. I have not stopped dropping fire since the day I joined the company. Catch up on the trainings on the YouTube channel. Get yourself in the Facebook team page. Let me drop that really quick again. I knew I was going to do that. That's what I forgot to do. There we go. I started talking about something else. Started talking about my dang self. I got to stop. Okay, here we go. This is where you guys need to be if you're not in the team page. Amber, nope, we are closed off for beta testing. So this will be ready on the 21st, but that's good because it'll give you time to get your people in line. And guys, I'm telling you, like, it's not like with these lead generation statuses I'm giving y'all, it has not been hard for some people who've never generated a lead in their life to be able to get people interested in the space. They're getting people into that community. And the minute that all they're doing is tagging them in that bot post and saying, hey, do this with me, people are converting. Like they're converting themselves. I want to sign up. When they see that it's only $100 to get that level and to get locked in for that pre-launch list, they're doing it. Okay. So hey, Charity Queen. And for those of you guys who did reach out to me on Telegram that I haven't gotten back to, please bump your chat and I'll be taking those calls this week. I had to iron out training. And then this week, you guys will notice that I'm doing more work on the team page. I'm getting the guide set up. Let me do this. Here we go. I'm getting the guide set up in here. So right now the team page has content, but it doesn't have like education. Okay. It doesn't have education. It just has like insight and access to the resources that I've been doing when we're doing our live. Let me see if I can get this Facebook group to pull up. But I'm about to put the launch sequence in there. I'm about to put the welcome video under the guides right here. So last night I was updating kind of like the roadmap on what we're going to do, because I really wanted to focus on building the content for the leads, because I know like not everybody's converting right now, but everyone is lead generating and everyone is making money off the contract and everyone is getting interest in the bot. So I started setting up the guides. Over the next 2-3 days, you guys are going to see me putting training in here. So the very first thing is welcome to Love and Prosperity 90-day power plan. I'm going to be explaining, what we're doing here, what it's all about, and what the 90-day power play is. Step 2, getting plugged in. It's going to have all the resource channels for them to be able. They're already posted in the group. I just have to put them under this guide. And then the next one is going to be time to launch. I'm giving you guys the most lucrative launch process I've ever used in my entire life. Okay, it's a 6-step launch process. And it's literally unbeatable. I have never met somebody, and I've led a lot of people and I've led corporations that have used this and implemented this system. You guys are going to get the sauce. I'm going to upload it this week and we're going to talk about it on Sunday. So don't miss Sunday's call. Put an alarm right now for 7 p.m. EST. Okay. And then the next one's going to be mastering the basics, because you can that's enough. Okay. That's enough. That's absolutely enough. So the last one, you can understand, you can do a launch, but I understand some of you guys are brand new. Some of you guys are brand new. You have no clue what I say half the time, right? And so after we get the launch blueprint, that's going to be kind of like blindly follow the instructions, just do what I say. And you're going to be like, whoa, it created something. I'm like, yep, that's the formula, right? It's a framework. It creates something every time. I have a multi-million-dollar corporation that I just built frameworks for, and I put people in charge of those frameworks, and it still develops the same result as when I read everything myself. So I'm good at this. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. Okay, honey. So step 3, time to launch. And then the last one's going to be mastering the basics. I'm giving you guys, I'm going to be putting in here to like tons of step-by-step breakdowns of instructions and training. And it's going to go in order of the launch process. So you'll be able to just take action and do the launch process. And then you can learn, you can come in this guide and learn what everything is, what verbiage I'm using, stuff like that. So I just want to let you guys know we're getting to the process of updating the team page. So get your teammates in here. Okay. Get your teammates in here. The training is going to be uploaded, pictures, resources, all that stuff's going to be organized in here. And then I'm going to be bringing in, starting April 1st, okay, after we get ourselves in order, we're going to focus on our bot so we don't get distracted and excited. But we're doing an 8-week launch process. Every week we're launching a new level. So we're starting with level 1, then we're going to launch level 2, then we're going to launch level 3, we're going to launch level 4, 5, 6, all the way up to level 8. Okay. We're going to launch all the way up to level 8. It's going to be ridiculously crazy. We're going to have leads so far up to our freaking noses. We're gonna be asking God, then we're gonna be overwhelmed. This is what me and Monique do. It's so funny. This is what me and Monique do when we're like blessed by God. I'm overwhelmed, God. I'm overwhelmed. I'm blessed. Can you type I'm blessed in the chat? I'm blessed. And so I want to encourage you guys, you're going to feel a little bit overwhelmed as we get into the 8-week launch, but from now until the end of the month, we're going to get you straightened out. We've got 15 days to get you straightened out, to get your income goals in place. We have something called a self-wealth blueprint we're going to talk about on Sunday, where you're going to talk to yourself. You're going to define your desire. You're going to identify your sacrifice. You're going to get your champions in order, and you're going to plan your work and work your plan. All that stuff's going to be uploaded in this group for you. You guys, I usually charge $17,000 for this course. I'm giving it to you for free because you're my team. I want you guys to lean into me. I'm leaning into you, right? Lean into me. I'm gonna lean into you. There's so much value to be had in this team. There's so many amazing leaders. And so when we go into the 8-week launch processes, you know, we have level 1 where credit repair is. I'm bringing in huge credit repair leaders that are coming in that are going to teach you. Yeah, baby girl, Erica, I'll send you all the content. You can just you can look on the YouTube channel, the link I just sent you. Just go to that YouTube channel. All these trainings are uploaded. I always upload right after I'm finished speaking. Okay. Make sure you guys are in this group. So over the 8 weeks, every week, there's going to be a lead generation challenge. I'm going to give you the statuses already. We're going to do a freebie in the Facebook community, the blockchain community. That is this one. Hold on 1 second. Let me see if I can get it to show up. So this group right here, the Blockchain Mastermind, there's going to be, a free resource in here every week for that level. So you're gonna be able to attract people to that level, just like we do with the post I showed you on my Facebook page, right? You know, how we have this is a lead generation status to a free resource, right? Who wants it? Drop a thing below. I'll give you access. So every week we're going to be able to do a new status like this with that specialized in that space. And then we're going to have a masterclass webinar from one of my masters, and I am connected to some of the most amazing people in the world. So I'm going to be bringing those people into our blockchain mastermind community. So please, no, it's not just, you know, LXP. We're going to be giving people real value in there. They're going to get the value from LXP. They're going to get the value from these masters, and we'll be able to utilize these things and leverage them for lead generation. So please just lean in, learn the lead generation process, know that it's just a post, it's a comment, it's a message, and it's ad tagging and messaging them in the Facebook group. It's the simplest process. If you can do it one time, you can do it anytime. And then guess what? This is a multi-million-dollar skill set. At the end of the day, you can take this to a corporation, say, hey, I'll do lead generation for you. Bam, send me $2,000. They're going to do it. Send me 1,500, send me 1,000, send me whatever. They're going to send it to you. They're going to send it to you because you have a skill set most people have never mastered in their life. And so this is the very first step. This is the fundamental step. I'm giving you all that you need. We're going to have so much fun over those 8 weeks. I want you to type a 111 in the chat if you're excited. Okay. I'm so grateful for all of you that continue to show up. I'm so grateful for all of you who continue to lean in and press in. This company is at the beginning. It's a completely decentralized platform. It's never going anywhere. I watched what these things have done, and I know that we are the pioneers. We are the trailblazers. We are the first. We are the leaders. And so I want you guys to lean into me, and let's set the tone for what the behavior is people come in. And guess what? Once we've done the 8-week challenge, no one's ever going to have questions on how to build this thing again, ever. They're never going to ask questions about how to build this. Why? Because once we're done with all the trainings, once we're done with all the resources, guess what? They're going to be uploaded and we'll be forever able to lead generate to them. You'll never be without what you need. And we've just got to knock it out in our 90-day power play. So last thing I need is an I'm committed in the chat. As we lean into the next 8 weeks, we clean up over the next 15 days as we get ready to run for eight weeks. Okay. You guys are doing an amazing job. I am so impressed. I'm grateful. I tell Mark every day, I say, Mark, I feel like I'm pouring into people who are worth it. I feel like I'm pouring into people who have a vision, who have a destiny, who are hungry, who are creative, who are blessed. And pretty soon you guys are going to be the ones teaching me. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for receiving. I receive. That's what I've been trying to tell myself. Like when I've been going through some stuff or people are coming to me and I'm like, is this too good to be true? I'm going to be like, you know what? No, I receive it. I receive this blessing. I receive this thing that seems too good to be true because I follow a supernatural God. I have friends who are crazy powerful. I don't know how. I'm connected to chiefs. I'm connected to kings, princesses, princes. And it's just a different level of awareness when you get around these people who have royal bloodlines and you understand that wealth and prosperity comes from a type of quality of character. It's a quality of character. And each and every one of you are being refined by the situations and circumstances that you're being faced with every day. Each and every one of you are not being put under a stressful situation to beat you, to defeat you. You're not going through that for that reason. It's going to refine you, not define you. Okay? It's going to refine you. It's going to elevate you. It's going to qualify you. Guess what? You have to go to boot camp to be able to call yourself a Marine or in the Navy. You know what I mean? To be able to call yourself a SEAL, you have to go through special training. Some of y'all are going through special training right now in your life and you're passing. So I'm going to put you pass in the chat right now. You pass in the chat right now because I want you guys to know that you pass the test. You have been refined instead of defined. You are abundant. There's no lack and scarcity on this call. The energy feels so sweet. It makes me want to sing. I'm so happy and grateful to be connected to each and every one of you. I want you to go, whatever chat you may be in that you found this link, go ahead and go blow up those chats, not the one on this call, but the one on Telegram, Facebook, wherever you are. Tell them how good this call was. I'll be uploading this recording. Make sure that you go scroll through the chat before I end this call and make sure you're in both of those Facebook communities. You guys, let's get this week done. It's Tuesday. Set an income goal really quick, actually, before we go. I need an income goal from everyone in the chat right now. My goal is 10K. And that's a big one but I have huge like lead generation goals for myself right now that I'm doing. So, okay. Chantel says 2,500. I need to know who else got an income goal right now. Drop it in the chat. As little or as big as you want it to be. Even if it's just to make your first ding. 1,000. Brian says 1,000. Who else has an income goal? Loretta, it's yours. Amber says 5,000. It's yours. 1,500. Marie, it's yours. It's yours. Anybody else have an income goal I confirm over you? 1,000. Good job, Charity. Charles says 1,000. Let's go. Poyare says limitless. Yes, goddess. Emmett, you better message me because I'm gonna help you get to that 50. About you. Kimberly says 5,099. 1 million for sure. Okay, Action Jackson. Let's see it. Okay, Action Jackson. I'm excited to have my girl back. I'm so excited, you guys. I've been missing her. Emmett, you message me. We're getting that 50K, and then I'm gonna brag about you and meet you in NFT. Message me right now. Girl, it's so yes. Yeah. Hey, Queen.
I just wanted to say thank you very much for this call. We appreciate you so much. I wanted to just drop a nugget to encourage persons, even as they are in the waiting room, to start now. Those persons who you want to either get the bot or who are interested in getting the bot, let them create their Binance account, let them verify the account while they're in the waiting room, let them create the API keys while they are in the waiting room. The reason being is because while in the waiting room, you can still be productive, as opposed to everybody, coming at you as a leader all at one time. Everybody is excited, wanting to get their bot started. And it may not all happen all at the same time. So while they're in the waiting room, this is the right time to do the small things that really, really matters. So it's now time to get your money sitting, your USDT sitting in your wallet. And all of these little things will make the difference, because as people begin to flock into this business, trust me, the word overwhelm will be an understatement. Again, I'm a part of something else that does have a bot, and I'm telling you, when you don't understand these terminologies, you don't understand where to go, and you're clicking and you have a team that's growing and everybody is coming at you, it's not a good thing. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be comfortable for some people. So I just wanted to state that. And the last thing that I wanted to mention is, I think it's very important that as there are team leaders in your organization, to utilize them. I'm in the Bahamas. I believe that we are to be able to lighten the load for the top leader. And so by doing that, there needs to be an inner circle. And once you have that inner circle will be able to disseminate information and not have all the load on you. We don't want you getting burnt out, trust me, because it can possibly happen no matter how you try to avoid it. So please, let's share as a leader here in the Bahamas. Believe you me, I shared with you last night, my people want to see results. My people want to know which company are we using. Everybody are not new to the bot thing. So they're going to want to know, which company are you using? And we don't have answers. See, Brian is saying, amen. I know my people. We're here in the Bahamas. And if we don't have answers, they're not going to believe, because so many people have gotten scammed and so many other things. So we just need to get answers while in the waiting room as well. And just be ready to make this money, because we know it's about to go down. Thank you.
Oh, she always come with the wisdom. You know, I love you, girl. I had to reach out to her last night. It was like, I don't know, 2 a.m, and I just felt the need to send her some love. And I'm just grateful to have people like her, you know, that are on this, in this community, that are on this team, that are leaning in to bring resources and understanding. And she is so right, you guys. Like I told you, I'm building all my people up right now so that I can focus, because I already know what's coming the 21st to the 31st. It's about to be crazy. Okay. And so let's get our account set up now. Let's get our, you know, our questions asked, the questions that we have. You guys can, I'm going to build a thread actually in our team page where we post the, you know, questions about the bot, right? Because that way we can create FAQs. And then when people are asking those questions, what do we say? We say, be, or use the tools, don't be a tool. I can't be a resource to every single person in this company at the same time. And there's only 3,000 people here. I can't do it, right? But I can get on a Zoom and educate 20, 40, 50, 100 people at the same time. And so we are going to, yes, she says, you know, once we have results, it's going to be a tsunami in Africa. It's going to be a tsunami all over the world, you guys. And so we are at the calm before the storm, like I said at the beginning of this call. And I want you guys to lean in, ask your questions. And we have, you know, a couple different people right now working on getting together resources to educate about Binance platform, to educate about the keywords that they need to learn for the bot and things like that. So you guys can start learning while you're going through the process of getting this set up. You know, we don't need you to blindly like jump into something that you've never done before and you don't understand, right? And so I need you guys to lean into, if you have an ounce of leadership in you, and I have 10 of you guys that I wrote down from last calls, I'm reaching out to you tomorrow to help put you in place. We're going to do a inner, like she said, an inner circle call. We're going to do, I call it the over circle, Chantel. I say there's the over circle, the inner circle, and then there's, you know, the outer circles. That's how I work. So the over circle, you know, there's a group of us that have been working behind the scenes to kind of administrate the experience that a lot of you are actually benefiting from, which is a Facebook community, these calls to schedule those things, right? But the over circle and the inner circle, we need to come together. We have the Bahamas, we have New Zealand, we have Australia, we have Brazil, we have Canada. You know, we have Dubai now on the team. So, and then there's so many of us that are in different ecosystems, different onboarding processes. And so over the next 15 days, the goal is to simplify as many processes as possible for onboarding, right? And we have multi-generations. We have a 19-year-old, and I don't know how old some of my aunties are. I'm not going to ask. They're probably not a day over 50. Hold on, baby. You want to unmute yourself? You're talking. I can't hear you.
I'm 21.
She's only 21, guys. Yeah. And so, you know, hey, Troy.
Hey, so is there a video on the YouTube channel that helps with the onboarding? Because I want to go ahead and launch, but I haven't even got mine started because you had mentioned something about MoonPay, but I didn't know what MoonPay was. So if somebody messages me, is there like a video that they can watch, or can somebody like walk me through it so I can get started?
I'm going to show you right here. And I did this, guys, because I know a lot of you, like I do group chats all day. I've got like 543 going right now. And so I actually did this because I know that it's a lot. So what I do for prospects is I created the last step, which is getting started here. And this is actually a step-by-step start to getting started. This is actually in the prospecting community. And so this will get them to the point where they're ready for your link. Okay. So there is a video on how for them to do that, but MoonPay is something that we're creating the step-by-step screenshots for, because it's so funny. Like some people are getting a little confused in that process. And then a few of people are getting blocked by their banks, because you guys know that cryptocurrency is a direct competition with the banks, right? So Chase Bank, Wells Fargo, they are really blocking payments. Australians, it's almost impossible for them to buy cryptocurrency at this point. And so what we've had to do is create some workarounds. One of them is buying Bitcoin and Cash App, because there's no blocks from the bank there, sending that to Change Now Swap to BNB and depositing that in MetaMask, you know. So that's a process that we're creating step-by-step documentation for. And that's also how we cash out the cryptocurrency instantly. So I want you guys to, hey, be quiet. Not right now. I'm almost done. I'll be out in a minute. All right. You can be quiet right there if you want to listen. And so you guys can actually go here, and then Troy, I will send you the 2 videos that we do have for onboarding, like how to get started with Android, how to get started with iPhone, and then how to get started with PC for MetaMask. And then if there's any other questions that you have after that, ask them so that I can create more resources for people to be able to utilize for that process. Okay.
And where did you say the steps for MoonPay were?
These are in here. If you go to the, I posted both groups, the Blockchain Mastermind group and the 90-day power play. Both of those are the communities, and I'll tag you in this post when we get off the call. Okay, Troy? And then you can, always message me or call me.
Okay, one last thing. Are the fees more reasonable than just doing a swap with the Ethereum on MetaMask?
I wouldn't use MetaMask to swap. It's actually quite ridiculous. I use Change Now. Here, let me pull up Change Now for you guys. MetaMask, yeah. And our wallet is almost done, you guys. So we won't even have to do all this extra stuff because, hi, Spencer. No, you're not talking to me right now. I just told you that. Okay, so this is, we did an $800 transaction yesterday, and the swap fees were only $4 total to get it from Bitcoin and Cash App all the way to BNB and buy our levels. So Change Now is what we use, and we'll literally say like, okay, we're gonna send this much Bitcoin, and then we'll get this much in BNB, and then we just click exchange. Here, I'll actually just do this really quick so you can see like what it does. And so it says, please enter the details. So it'll say, what's your ETH recipient wallet? So we just copy our MetaMask wallet here in this. And then the next one, it'll ask you to copy and paste the BTC and then send that from Cash App to this BTC, the exchange's wallet. It instantly exchanges and sends you the BNB. So instead of us using MoonPay for those that get stuck, this is what we do. And then I'll pull up MoonPay really quick because MoonPay is actually really simple. Pay. Don't come in here if you're gonna be loud. I'm almost done.
I just ate my food.
Good job.
Now can I have a piece of candy?
No,
Why?
because you're trying to ask me while I'm distracted.
Bacon.
What's up?
How many people you want me to bring in tomorrow? 50?
50, 100.
Okay, 100.
Me,
Okay.
yeah, me, you, and Marlo. Me, you, and Marlo. We're gonna do 100.
Okay, do 100.
We're gonna do 100 tomorrow because we got to wipe out our pre-launch list so that we can focus on this team that's about to blow up.
All right.
Let's go. She gonna do it, you guys. Watch. I'm gonna be minting her an NFT and sending her a private jet to fly out so we can do a photo shoot. Okay, so this is what.
And a bouquet.
Can you come pick me up too? I don't want
Don't forget the bouquet of flowers.
Oh yeah, she gets flowers for sure. Who am I picking up? Who said that? Who wants to be picked up on the?
Hi, me.
Me too.
I got you, Marlo. Okay, guys, we're going to New Zealand to pick up the aunties.
Can we stay there for a few days when we go pick her up? I just want to visit first.
Oh yeah, we got.
Oh, you'll love it here. We'll take you on a tour around the place.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's what I'm talking about.
Who else wants to go? Uncle Yuga's calling me too. It's so funny. We talk about New Zealand and he's calling me. Okay, guys. So this, can you guys see this on screen? Yeah, everyone's going. Okay, this is one thing I do want to do is start traveling as a unit, and we do have the discounts in our back offices for travel as well. So we'll talk about this because even the event in the end of May, early June, that's going to be in Miami. That's my stomping grounds. I got wealthy friends there with big boats and planes. And we're gonna get y'all plugged into that. Hold on one second. So this is MoonPay. Well, I gotta call this man really quick, guys. Give me a second. Mark! Sorry, guys. Mark, you guys calling me? So this is MoonPay. And this is where you just pick what currency you want to buy. Mark, quit shouting. I'm still on a call. You get out. You guys hear how it's crazy? Mark, be quiet, please. Yuga's calling me. You have to get off that phone and call Yuga. And get Spencer out of here. So, Spencer, go with Daddy. Now, go with Daddy. So if you're going to buy... You guys hear this craziness? This is why I be struggling to like help you with stuff, because that was like 5 seconds of both of them in the same room as me. Like, do you hear this? Oh my goodness.
It's
Don't be
like,
trying to blame it on my little man. Deuces to excuses, boo boo. Don't even try it.
Oh my goodness. Ah. So, okay, so you're just gonna, Troy, this is literally how you do it. You change this to BNB and then you put the amount and then you click proceed. It's gonna ask you for a, so this is a little red flag. Make sure you control the wallet. So it wants you to put your Binance Smart Chain. This is where you copy and paste your MetaMask wallet. See how it auto-populated my MetaMask over here? Look at my little fox dancing. Hey, baby, hey. Okay, so you put your Binance Smart Chain wallet here, and then you're gonna click continue. Then it's just gonna ask for your debit card right then. You type it, it purchases it. Sometimes it asks for you to put your ID. That's good because it's just asking for KYC. I learned that this does this because some people have like flags in the banking system in the past for non-payment of something, or they may have needs. They just, sometimes there's like a flag in the banking system, and that flag in the banking system will trigger this to ask for your KYC. Okay. And sometimes it doesn't. Like for me, I don't ever have to KYC for MoonPay. I just use it. And so this will say like, make sure you're not doing anything wrong. Don't send money to people you don't know. Make sure this is your wallet, that kind of thing, right? It's a good warning. You put your BNB wallet here, you click confirm, you purchase, and you're done. Okay. So it's really simple. I can do a step-by-step tutorial of this for you, Troy, if you need me to, and I'll get that up in the YouTube channel. Thank you so much for asking. Is that clear to everybody?
And it'll just go
Yeah.
to MetaMask wallet, correct?
Yeah. Yes,
Okay.
it will.
Okay.
Anybody else have a question while we're here? Ain't nobody got nothing to say.
What was that other site? Change now.
Changenow.io. This is what me and Mark use for literally everything. So we have a crypto bank, which might, like, Selena will send you this link to the crypto bank. And that's what we use for like holding our large amounts of money in cryptocurrency, because we can use it without the tax implications of crypto.com. But for instantaneous transfers, we also leverage Cash App. Okay. We leverage Cash App and Change Now. So we'll buy Bitcoin in Cash App. We send that Bitcoin to Change Now, and it instantly deposits BNB in MetaMask. And so we're going to be uploading this process because a lot of people's banking systems, especially Wells Fargo and Chase in the United States, will not allow them to purchase cryptocurrency.
Can you use them to, can you use a credit card to purchase the?
Yes, you can. With both the crypto bank that we use and the in Cash App.
Well, I mean a debit card.
Yeah, you can use a debit card. Oh, on Change Now? I think you can, but you want to use MoonPay with that for that.
I don't know if you can use a credit card on Change Now. Sorry, debit card. I think it's only credit card. I'm not 100% sure.
I thought that the banks, just in general rule that you couldn't use credit to buy buy crypto. That was
I just helped administrate a $20 million credit card crypto purchase, but you have to know how. Okay. And I know how. So if you got somebody trying to buy crypto with credit, you get them in a chat with Mama Monroe and we'll get that handled. Got you. It's a plug. Okay. It's a low low key plug. I got you.
You got the plug.
Yeah, I got the plug for sure on this. And that's something that
You're still being recorded, so be careful.
It's okay. They can send this out to. I'm about to post it on YouTube. Donald Trump, Biden, and everybody else is gonna know about it in 5 minutes once I post this on YouTube, so it's fine. But I'm the plug, and we can even run Facebook ads and say the Meg Monroe the plug for buying crypto with credit. Because they can know I do it, but they still don't know how. Okay, guys. So now that I'm done misbehaving myself, let's get this week handled. Okay, we've got 15 days left of this month. Let's get ourselves organized. Let's get our goals clear. Let's get our wallet set up, our Binance account set up to be ready to get that bought in 6 days. Let's get our list built so that we have everyone ready to onboard. They're already level 2. They already have Binance approved. They already have their account funded. And then Dev just has to go in there and start the bot. That's what we want to see from this group by by whatever date it is. It's the 21st. Okay. And I will be doing my work. Selena will be doing her work. Monique's going to be doing her work. I know Chantel's working. I know Christy's working over the next few days so that we're ready to help you guys with your teams. But do your best to lean into, you know, helping support the team in any way that you can. Shout out people in the groups, you know, elevate your teammates. And I know this was a long call, but thank you so much for your amazing questions. Why does everybody want to talk to me right now? Okay, guys, I gotta go because the whole world is calling me. But I just want to be with you, and they want me. All right, we'll talk to you guys later. I'll upload this recording and send it in the chats. Thank you all for everything that you shared tonight. It was an amazing call, and we'll talk to you later.
Thank you.
you.
Megan, I'm gonna hit you up in 2 minutes. Thank you.
You already got
Good.
5 people online.
Bye, family.